OTUNBA Olasukomi Ayinde Adesanya Masha, OTUNBA AFIDIPOTE MOOLE, and Olori Omoba AKILE IJEBU. That's me and the new title.
Okay, so how do you feel about being chosen to receive a new chieftaincy title in Yoruba land?
Number one, you must have done something afar for people that are so close, taking watch, to consider you worthy of such honor. This is not something they just pick anybody. Before someone is choosing, that person must have done something. It must have impacted in society a certain culture, attitude, and behavior to be considered for such.
So can you share with us the background and significance of the new title, Olori Omoba of AKILE IJEBU land, which you will be receiving?
The significance of it is, number one, I was born into a royal family that everybody share the appellation Omoba, 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 Omoba. Because I am born to the royal family, so where I presented myself as Omoba, and there is vacancy to choose head for all the Omobas, and they made you Olori Omoba. It is a very huge one. Very huge one.
Okay, sir. So what do you believe are the responsibilities that come with the new title?
The responsibility that comes with the new title, number one, starting from the Alailua, who consider you worthy of such an honor and gave it to you. It is call to duty. Call to duty to continue to be doing good in the manner at which you're doing it. Call to duty to continue to be an inspiration, mirror in attitude and behavior to others, so that they continue to feel good that, okay, he's one of us, now he's head of us, and we're emulating a lot out of him. That's the core responsibility. You are a mirror, and you should see yourself as a mirror, and you continue to let it reflect in your daily activities.
So how do you plan to balance your role as a musician with duties associated with the chieftaincy title?
To the best of my understanding, I am still a practicing musician and entertainer that I've been doing for all my life, over 50 years. And I earn decent living from it. It has made me to be what I am today because I made it a daily activity. I've gone far and wide under the banner of being a good entertainer. From here in Nigeria, from IJEBU to Ogun State to Nigeria and to the rest of the world. So I have the banner that I carry, and I am still serving until there's probably a restriction to say certain thing I can do. But to the best of my knowledge, I believe health-wise, I'm still very agile and okay. I enjoy, by the grace of God, good health that will still enable me to be doing what I'm doing. And I will have to manage other responsibility with it and prepare for it.
Okay. So what impact do you hope to make within Yoruba land and the wider Nigerian community through this title?
The impact I'll make is, like I said, I'll be a true ambassador that I've been over the years. I'll continue to showcase genuineness of that heritage that was passed on to me by my forefathers. I will continue to be an embodiment of the truth in the area of art and culture for people to believe we have our own heritage, we have our culture, and unless we accept this is us, I don't want to see me representing what that is not me or what that is not us. Some people forgot. They forgot where they're coming from. They got unnecessarily carried away with probably things that comes along their way, forgetting their heritage. Even the white people, they have their heritage. The Scottish, they have their heritage. The Welsh, they have their heritage. The Arabs, they have their heritage. The Jews, they have their heritage. Everybody across the world. The Chinese, they have their heritage. Everybody. Nowhere in the world they don't have their own heritage.
So, how does this new title fit into your efforts? How does this new title fit into your broader efforts? Like the efforts you've always made to promote and preserve Yoruba culture and traditions?
You answered it already. It fits. It fits because it's something I love to do. I believe in it. I've said it repeatedly. I'm a believer of the culture and art. I live it. I live it. I acted it. I carries it on my shoulder, my forehead. At a point, I've been so honored as Badabarawu of Ogijo, that beautiful community, that I asked what are my responsibility as Bada. I was told, and I acted it. At a later time, I became the Oluomo of Lagos. I asked a question too, the role of Oluomo. The role of Oluomo is for you to carry proudly the fact that a child that is doing good, so that other children around you could see the reason why and the need why they need to do good, so they too can be honored. So I'm a mirror. I've always seen myself as a mirror all my life. I became the Mayegun of Yoruba land. Mayegun of Yoruba land is to always go here and there and see that people live in peace and harmony. You one way or the other, check on people to see that no reason for disagreement, communal, settlement of clashes and stuff. And anybody around me, my community, or people that I'm associated with, or those that are associated with me, they've all been lucky to have someone like me. When you have a megaphone that you can pass the information through, I'm a good ambassador, like I said. You want to pass information so quick to someone like me, it is something I know about. That's what I know I'm best in doing. Give me anything. Give me any dead object, I'll turn it to a mega box. So you give responsibility to someone that has a multiple degree in doing that, then go and sleep. You will do it rightly.
So what message would you like to convey to your fans and the younger generation inspired by your achievements so far?
When you are young, you lose head, you probably don't take stock of anything. But you forgot, you're not going to die as a young person. You want to outlive your parents. If you are so lucky to have older people in your family, you want to see yourself living beyond those ones that you see. Then you start planning as a young person who had no reasons to keep anything for anything. You know, first and foremost, you need knowledge. If you acquire knowledge, it will enable you to live easily. You have something to fall back on because you have knowledge. You have challenges coming ahead of you. When you are not knowledgeable, you won't be able to handle challenges. So first thing first, acquire yourself with a lot of knowledge. Is power. When you have that, you can deal with all issues, be it personal or generally to people. And if you have all that, as a young person, you know reason why it is important for you to always want to continue to live, because you've got a lot of, challenges ahead of you, and you have solution, you have knowledge to be able to find solution to those challenges ahead of you. So every young man owe it as a duty to live. And when you do that, you have a lot to correct in the society.
So, could you share, what inspired you to actually pursue a music career in the first place, particularly in the Fuji genre?
Let me correct one thing. We always go back to say Fuji. Music is one. Music is one because we have different brands. We have folk, we have ballad, we have rock, we have jazz, we have this and that. So I am lucky to be identified with Fuji. I play music. Music is what I play. I have music as inborn in me. My mother, history told me, says, my mother used to be a singer when she was young. A talented singer my mother was. But in those days, and to the fact she was born a princess, a direct daughter of a king on the throne, they don't want to see like a daughter of the king singing. They kind of preserve her, and they quickly packed her, get her married, and they said it will be a decision between you and your husband. If